In this new video, I convinced my very reluctant father to join me to discuss the Pirates. And we talked about last night's game, Kong's injury, the sixth-man pitching rotation, and we had a very fluid and great off-the-cuff discussion that was about 10 minutes long. And this is how it turned out. Needless to say, my very reluctant guest wasn't too thrilled about trying to recreate that. But I did convince him to stay after he threatened to leave. And this is how we kind of pieced it all together, but it didn't quite flow as well as it had the first time. So sorry you missed it. Hi, welcome back to the Vlanalog. We just took a photo after a 10-minute conversation, and now we're back to talk about the Pirates. This is my special guest today, my dad. Dad, what do you think about the Pirates this year? Just try to redo everything that we just did.
Okay.
Okay.
They're blowing a great year with this finish.
It's been a rough finish.
And this manager has a history of having bad Septembers.
Okay. Well, I don't remember us discussing this. You're throwing me by bashing Clint Hurdle. Nobody bashes Clint Hurdle. We talked about the game last night, and a little bit about Jordy Mercer's performance, and how losing Kong is going to affect us.
Disaster.
That it's going to be rough, because he was good defensively, and he was great offensively.
And as Vin Scully said last night,
Yes.
Polanco's having a terrible time. He hasn't been hitting at all. So they need him to start hitting.
He was one of the ones who got the RBI, and he also was the one who saved the game with the
defense.
Yeah. Let's stick to what we discussed in that photograph. Okay. Let's talk about the wild card game. If it's home at PNC Park, who should pitch?
Garrett Cole.
Okay.
Or Hap.
All right. And if it's away, who should pitch?
Hap or Liriano.
Oh, so you're giving Hap kind of like the alternate in both locations.
Yeah, I think he's been fantastic.
I'm a Burnett at home, Liriano away.
AJ does not have the best postseason record. He's gives up too many runs.
He can get a little excited, and I think sometimes that excitement turns into
disaster.
They have to put a short leash on him.
Yeah.
If he can get through the first two innings and settle down, he'd be fine. But if it looks like even in the first inning that he's not going well, you put in Hap or another starter, not, like a relief pitcher. I've been a little concerned about their relief pitching as of late, specifically Hughes. And really, I'm trying to think of, basically the only ones I'm really comfortable with are Watson and Melanson. And even then I'm not laid back comfortable. I'm always edge of my seat comfortable, but at least they seem to come through. The other ones have been a little rough.
Yeah, I don't follow them that closely to see how their relievers are doing.
Well, that's the thing. Score-wise, it sometimes all comes out in the wash. I mean, they've done all right and gotten out of a lot of things. But if you're actually watching the inning and you see these guys getting bases loaded, and you're like, well, just recently, which was it the second game against? They've only played 2 games against the Dodgers. Which game did it was the last game against the Cubs, maybe, where the poor pitcher, he left, and then the starting pitcher could have been an easy, get out of the jam type thing, and instead they got into a bigger jam and a loss. So, yeah. What are your thoughts on the 6-man rotation?
It's too many. One too many, maybe two too many.
It's not too many.
It could be.
They need the 5 days of rest.
Then you need a 6-man rotation.
Okay, they need the 4 days of rest. Well, sometimes you get an off day in there, so.
Yeah, I don't know why they went to this 5-man rotation. 4-man was perfect for years.
Oh, was that what it was for years? I'm familiar more with the 5.
That's why they had more 20 and 25 game winners, because they got more starts. And just like the other day I saw Steve Blass talking about the 1971 World Series.
Yay!
And it was the last time that a National League pitcher pitched a complete game win in the seventh game.
Oh, wow.
And he threw 132 pitches. Never had the manager make one visit to the mound.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. He was proud of that.
Yeah. I would be pretty proud of that too. Yeah, that's good. I think that I like the 6-man rotation because I think it's tough, especially when they've had the injuries that they've had, to tell somebody, okay, now we've got our guys back and we don't need you as they get into this playoff and hopefully World Series run, you know? Mm-hmm. So I like that everybody who's contributed is going to continue to be able to contribute.
Okay.
But I don't know. As soon as they give a run up in the first inning, I'm ready to yank them. So. Well,
almost every team, when they get to the playoffs, they go to a 3-man rotation.
Yeah.
Because not many teams have a fourth pitcher that is good enough for the playoffs or World Series.
Do you think we do have 4 with Burnett, Liriano, Happ, and Cole?
Yes.
I think so too. So that would be
good. But they'll still go to 3.
No, you think so?
Yeah. They'll just give AJ a terrible towel to wave.
Are you saying he's just a cheerleader and a pie throwing in the face kind of guy? No.
Well, he is good at it.
AJ will definitely pitch in the play. Assuming they get past the wild card. Yeah. Which they better. I'm worried because the way that they've been playing against the Cubs has been very shaky. And they not only have to play them again, they have to then beat them in the wild card. And I hope it's at home.
Yes, I do too. As the Milwaukee announcer was saying, they're a different team at home.
They are.
They have a swagger.
They do. Mm-hmm. They do. So, any other thoughts about the Pirates?
It's been a long time. They better get to the playoffs.
The World Series. Well, I mean, 2 years they got to the
wild card game.
No, the first one they won that.
Yeah. And then they blew that. They were ahead 3-2 or 2-1.
2-1.
And blew it.
Yeah. So yes, this is the year. That would be fantastic if I could see a World Series.
Yes.
I have not seen one yet. I just saw the Braves playoffs. Sid Bream. Oh, can't even get it out. That slide. The heart attack that they gave the umpire.
I know.
To bring in one that would cheat for them.
Exactly.
We're due
a real
now.
Conspiracy.
It was. I
think that umpire's dead now, so you can't even beat it out of him, yeah?
Well, I know. I mean, that's what happens when you poison somebody. So, okay. Well, thank you for joining me on the Vlanalog.
Oh, it's been a real pleasure.
And we'll be back to talk.
Talk to you at the World Series.
Okay.